Hello everyone. Hope you are safe at your place. In this class, we are going to read our third chapter, My Last Refuge. Refuge means shelter. My Last Refuge is a chapter of a novel, Black Beauty, written by Anna Sewell. Black Beauty is an 1877 novel by English author Anna Sewell, and it was composed in the last years of her life, during which she remained in her house as an invalid. The novel became an immediate bestseller, with Sewell dying just 5 months after its publication, long enough to see her first and only novel become a success. With 50 million copies sold, and Black Beauty is one of the best selling books of all time. So, Black Beauty in full Black Beauty is the autobiography of a horse, the only novel by Anna Sewell and the first major animal story in children's literature. The author, means Anna Sewell, wrote it to induce kindness, sympathy, and an interesting treatment of horses. The Black Beauty is a handsome, well born, well bred horse of the era before automobiles. Narrators narrate in the story. He is initially owned by a kind masters, but he was sold to successively crueler owners. Eventually, he collapses from overwork and ill treatment, but in the end, he is sold to another kind owner and recovers. Beauty is an idle horse, obedient, willing, intelligent, and courageous. So, let's read in detail about this beautiful horse and his story, and which is the last part of the novel. So it's a story of a horse who is describing about his last shelter or refuge. One hot summer day, my groom cleaned and dressed me up with the utmost care. Groom means a person who is employed to take after or to look after the horses. With utmost care, utmost means extreme care, making me feel quite certain means sure, that there was some big change about to happen in my life. My hair was trimmed means cut or barber. My hooves are the feet of horse, were tar brushed, and even the harness got an extra polish. Tar brushed means the hooves of the horses get tar is a liquid black color, means their hooves were painted. I want to show you a picture here. These are the hooves earlier before using the tar brush. These are the hooves after using the tar brush. This is the harness of the horse, means fittings, or we can say the straps by which the owner of the animal control it. So this was polished. So these all things made Black Beauty sure that a big change is about to come in his life. Willie seemed half anxious, half merry. Merry means happy. As he chatted with his grandfather, he was not very comfortable about what lay in store for me. Lay means keep. What is kept in store for me? If the ladies like him, they will take him, and I will be able to give him a good home where he can be comfortable and happy, said the old man, means the grandfather. In this para, the horse explained that one day during the summer, Jack is groomed with such extraordinary care and he senses that another change may be about to occur in his life. And Willie seems both anxious and excited as he gets into the chat with his grandfather. Grandfather tells the boy he is hoping that the ladies would like the horse and they are well suited to one another. Trotting up easily to the village, we stopped at a well looked after house with a low roof lawn, shrubbery, and a driveway leading to the door. Willie rang the bell and asked to see Miss Bloomfield or Miss Allen. Willie stayed outside with me while his grandfather, Mr. Thorogood, was escorted indoor. Escorted means he was taken inside by someone. He returned shortly, accompanied by three ladies. Shortly means very soon he came back along with three ladies. Accompanied means with the company of someone. Three ladies. Among them, one tall lady with a sallow complexion. Sallow means a pale yellow, which looks that the person is unhealthy, pale yellow color of body, and she was wrapped in a shawl, who leaned on a younger lady. Leaned means who was taking support of a younger lady with dark eyes. The second lady was described as the lady who has dark eyes and a cheerful face, and the third stately one was Miss Bloomfield. They all examined me. Me means the horse, turn by turn, and asked question about the horse. The younger lady, Miss Allen. The younger lady, Miss Allen, looked quite taken with me. Taken with me means highly attracted towards someone, and expressed her enthusiasm. Enthusiasm means her willingness about having me, about taking me, or about purchasing me, or we can say she said I had a lovely face. She praised the horse and said it has a lovely face. The elderly one, elderly means who is elder, means the Bloomfield. Elderly one said she was nervous about riding behind a horse that had once been down. Means she had been fallen down once, and since it indicated that it might happen again. Indicated means she was sure that it might happen again. She may fall down again, which was an experience she never wished to have, but she never wished to have such experience again. Mr. Thorogood was reassuring. Reassuring means making somebody feel less worried. He was reassuring but firm as he presented my case. So the horse is saying he was very firm, means he strongly stated when he presented my case. Mr. Thorogood explained that, ladies, you must understand that many excellent horses have been injured and had their knees broken due to the carelessness of their riders with no fault of their own, which is what I know for this horse, means about the Black Beauty also. He stated that he is very safe, but I do not want that to influence you. Influence means affect you. If you are agreeable, you may keep him on trial and let your coachman. Coachman means a person, or we can say a driver of a horse, who drawn carriage, who drawn weight on the horse. So he said, let your coachman decide what he thinks of the horse, of him. We have always relied on your recommendation for our horses so far. Relied means trusted. Recommendations means suggestions. If my sister Lavinia does not mind, we would certainly like to try him out. So they all wanted to have a trial on the horse. The next morning, a well-dressed lad means a boy, came to pick me up. He looked me over, his face looking disappointed when he saw my knees. He looked me completely, means the horse is saying, the boy who came to pick him, he looked him completely. His face looked disappointed when he saw my knees. He voiced his objection to Mr. Thorogood. So here we have seen that several miles from the village, they all pull up the pretty horse to a house which looks really pretty with grass, shrubbery, and front lawn. So then Willie rings the bell and asks if Bloomfield or Miss Allen are home. Then Willie waits outside with Jack. Jack is the name of Black Beauty, present name of Black Beauty. Then grandfather goes in to visit the woman. Soon Thorogood came back outside, followed by three ladies. One is tall and pale, means one has sallow complexion, wrapped in the white shawl and leaning on the younger lady with dark eyes and a merry face. Merry means cheerful face. Miss Allen is quite taken with the animal and says she is sure she will like the horse. he has a kind face. She would always be nervous riding behind a horse. But the tall woman, Lavinia, believes she would always be nervous riding behind a horse, which had once collapsed, as she might happen. Thorogood patiently explained that many fine horses have been ill treated or treated carelessly, causing such an incident. His experience with horses tell him this is the case with the horse in front of them. Though he does not want to unduly influence their decision about the animal. So Miss Bloomfield says that they have always respected his advice on such matters, and they will be glad to accept his offer of a trial period with the horse. So in morning, sharply dressed young man came to get the horse, and he is pleased with the animal until he sees the horse knees. Then he get disappointed, and Thoreau asked Thoroughwood, would you ever recommend such a blemished horse to such fine ladies? I am surprised you recommended my ladies a horse in not very good condition, sir. Judge both man and horse by his deeds, young man, said the elderly gentleman. You are only taking him on trial. If you do not feel he is as up to the mark as the best, you are free to return him. The gentleman replies that beauty is not what matters, and he will take the horse back if it does not suit them. So the horse says, I was taken home, placed in a comfortable stable, fed and left to myself. The next day, as my groom was cleaning my face, he said, you are the same height as Black Beauty, my friend, and you have the same star on your forehead. I wonder where he is now. So the Black Beauty was led to the new house and settled into his comfortable new surroundings. The next day, when he was cleaning the horse's face, the groom says one of his old horses, Black Beauty, had a white star on his face, just as this one does. So, as he reached for my neck, he saw a place where I had bled, leaving a scar, and almost jumped back, flooded with recognition. White star on the forehead, scar on the neck, one white foot on the off side, and that little patch of white on the back. Why? Do you remember me, little Joe Green? I almost killed you. He was patting me lovingly and dancing around ecstatically. And after that, the man sees the scar on the horse's neck, which startles the groom into making a closer inspection of the animal in front of him. He soon realizes this is indeed Black Beauty, and he tells the horse he is Joe Green, the young boy who almost killed him so long ago. Joe begins to pet the animal with great joy. Jack does not recognize the man. As Jack says, I can't say I remember him, since he would have been a young lad then and now. And now he was grown specimen of a fine young man with black whiskers. His excitement confirmed to me that he was Joe Green, and I nuzzled him to show my recognition of our old friendship. So Jack means the horse does not recognize the man before him as the boy he remembered as a little Joe Green, but he knows the man is a friend and knows by his voice that he is Joe Green. Black Beauty put his nose, nuzzled mean put his nose up to say that they are the old friends. Give you a fair trial. I should be willing to do that more than ever. I wonder who broke your knees and treated you badly. Beauty, you are such a treasure. Now and now we will take good care of you. Then Joe reassures Beauty, Black Beauty, that now they will keep him as a treasure and they will completely look after him. That evening, I was brought to the door. Miss Allen wanted to try me out herself, though Joe Green went with us. She was a good rider herself, and she and I soon found a comfortable pace of our own. Joe spent that time telling her all about me and stories of when I was in my best form. I was in my best form means when he was with his kind master and when he used to eat in those beautiful green meadows. When we returned, Miss Allen told her sister how happy she was with me. After returning back from the ride, Miss Allen told her sister, means one Bloomfield and one more sister, he told about that how happy she was and that I had actually been Squire Gordon's horse. How pleased they will be to know their favorite horse is with us now. They rode me every day for a week and then decided to re-christian me with my old name, Black Beauty. Re-christian means again calling him with his old name, Black Beauty. It has been more than a year now of me living this happy life, well looked after. I have the best and kindest of grooms in Joe. I love my work and I feel purposeful. I can feel my strength and enthusiasm for life slowly coming back. Mr. Thorogood is pleased that he made a wise decision. So, Black Beauty in the end is very happy and he says कि now 1 year has passed, more than 1 year has passed, and he is living a happy life and he is well looked after by his kindest groom, Joe Green. He loves his work and now he is feeling purposeful. He feel his strength back. And he says Mr. Thorogood is very happy that he made a wise decision about my life. So at the end we have noticed Beauty is relieved and happy to be reunited with Joe, who, as John Manley once predicted, has turned out to be a good groom. In fact, Beauty calls him the best and kindest of grooms. Beauty's final statement brings him back to the happy days of his youth. He has come full circle. So this was a beautiful story which also teaches us to induce in ourselves the sympathy and love for the animals. Thank you.